You say my look good in my tight little dress. Rock it up and me make the man them obsessed. Put in the work when we dance and we sweat. Dangerous when you get smooth like the skin on my face. Draw figure eight when me wind up my waist. Bumper and boom, we no need the wait. If you get it to the top of the plate. Wanna run it up, turn it up all night. If the lights went down, get you keep that baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up, turn around, lift it up for you all night. Bet you wanna get some of my dirty love, baby. The boys them all want me. Them gyal I get salty. When me talking spicy. It make you want bite me. You just want the flavor. 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 Come on, baby, what you trying?
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds him on the slant. 35 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
The give here on 2nd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
The new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. Dumps it off to his running back. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
60 bicep. Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Half the 60. Half the 60. Cougar 19. 19 Lion. Make a play here. Just be patient. Just take it to him. Cut 19. Cut 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Check out.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Stays in the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Nice return there, 15 yards gain. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. It is caught left side. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Right up the gut. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
A humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Ready up.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That one gains 7. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They give it to him again. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got a man left. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Complete out to the right. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So now here's 3rd and 5. They send a man in motion. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they...
Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Shudak is good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Dory Jackson now to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 6 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
19 tight.
To the air, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Cut 19. 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70. Go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Dumped off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 16-point ball game. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. on the handoff. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Chased out to his right. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky deadline, without that ball being tipped, we were looking at the big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Corliss Waitman on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punch and sends this flying. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's contained at the line for no gain. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He lofts it deep left. Big gain downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that.
And in for the Dallas touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Jackson now to return it. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. It's the Seahawks beginning their drive here. They'll throw to begin this drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. They go play action on 1st. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's caught at the 25. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks chop some of the lead off before the half. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. And he's off the mark, no good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. The screen pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go now.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Completed to his running back. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the well again. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Set up.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Bronco 80. 79 Bronco. Ready.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. This will be caught by Adams. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Lion. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
They'll cobble together a yard there. The tackle made by Mozzie Smith. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes them to 3rd and 5.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Let's go now.
They're going for this. Pass complete, screenplay. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He gets a half dozen on the carry, and that's also going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Cougar 19. Ready. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Ready.
Looking to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Oh, he put some heat on this deep into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
18 tight.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's Mitchell on the slant. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's go. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Warriors 70 range. Check up.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the shotgun, McCarthy hits his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense up to the line fast. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
On play action now, McCarthy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll run it from the gun. Juke the defender. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10. Now McCarthy. The throw is caught. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Handoff now from the gun. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Working quickly here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 60, trap 60. Timberwolf. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lion. Ready?
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
60 Eagles. 60. Come 19. Come 19. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
The give here on 2nd. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Finds his back complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Cowboys nearing their 6th win this season. Here's the handoff. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
They'll run here from the gun. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Go.
Looking for a throw here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And that makes it 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Throwing from the gun here. Okonkwo brings it in. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd.
70 Lions. Let's go now.
At the 36-yard line.
60 Maverick.
Throwing now on 1st down. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Trying to find A.J. Brown. So 2nd down coming up. Throwing it again here. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Seattle.